Pedal your heart out. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Claudio here for another crit race at Randall's Island. This is like a 35-minute race with a bell lap, and this is a neutral lap. So we get one lap of just feeling it out. And this is my third week in a row here. They have a 4-week series. This is my third one, and I'm just kind of getting the hang of it. I've got a little bit, some fitness gains from the last few races, but really not that much. So things are getting better. This race mostly, a lot of things happened, but I feel like I did one good thing, one smart move that was like, I used my brain. I really learned. You can tell that I learned something from my other races. You'll see that in a moment. And here are my stats just to put things into perspective. I do train for triathlons. Some people ask, or they think, and maybe they think that I'm like a pure triathlete. I am just as much a triathlete as I am a crit racer. So I have no experience. I've done one full triathlon, the New York City Triathlon, and I was injured going into it from a running point of view. So my run was a disaster, but everything else I did okay at. This year I'm finally injury-free. Got rid of my stress fracture. Pretty much had it for like a year. Really annoying on my foot. So here I am trying to train both triathlon and crit. And here's a workout that I'm doing that is supposed to help. It's a Tabitha workout. Help for crit racing. 10 minutes warm up, 30 minutes zone 2. Okay? Then 3 times this whole thing. 8 times 10 seconds max. Absolute max effort. And 20 seconds easy. Then 8 minutes zone 2. Okay, do that whole block 3 times for that high watt effort. And then 8 minutes cool down. Let's see if that workout every week does something for me. So here it is. The race started already. Pushing some watts. I don't really know what the strategy is in the first lap other than to just survive it. I mean, you can try to follow wheels, but it gets really strung out. Here we're kind of bunching up so you can get some kind of draft. And this section is the tailwind section, so it tends to get fast here. And let's see how I'm taking these turns. It's not really good to judge here. It's bunched up, but always a ton of watts coming out of that turn into the headwind section. This is the hard part of this race on this day. Okay, so here I am finding some cover. You gotta find cover on this section or you're gonna blow up real fast. So I find a wheel and I am trying to get in there. This past weekend I went on a group ride, a 3-hour group ride where I really just practiced drafting. It was great. I got dropped like 48 miles in. It was a 60-mile group ride, but I got some practice, and here I am trying to execute what I've learned drafting. It's not that easy because, especially for a beginner, you feel like you're gonna just rear end somebody the entire time. So you're like, your fingers are on the brakes, and you're swerving to side to avoid braking and avoid rear ending them. So again, we got people coming in. I am heart rate 174, 175. I can see here I'm probably in some pain, but I'm trying to just stay on. Okay, I survived the first lap. That's huge. Usually I'm already dropped, but this field is kind of strung out, so I don't know. making these little efforts because these gaps open up between me and the guy in front of me. So I gotta like burst to 400 to try to close them. It's really annoying. This is really what killed me. All these little closing of these gaps all the time. Then coming into the turn, let's see how I do this. I basically just kind of follow their line, which is wide, and that wasn't a good line there. Wasn't aggressive enough. And people who do it right, they'll carry momentum like that one guy and pass us. And here is the big move, my big move of the race. I'm on somebody's wheel and I see somebody else going faster, and I hop on their wheel. That I would have never have done in the first race of the series at the beginning of this year, or definitely not last year. Even though I was hurting, I was in such pain, I needed to recover behind the guy in green back there, but I just get my act together and I follow a faster wheel. Oh, this guy's flicking his elbow? No thanks. That's I'm dying, bro. But so I get a free ride up there, and that's the way to go. That is the smart move, my big smart move of the race. Let's see how long I ride his wheel. I forget, but I'm trying to just really get the most out of it. These little gaps, again, see, 400, 500 watts just to close it, and that was killing me. Just constantly doing that. I need to just try to get a nice, good pace. Try to like just figure out the pace and not surge so much. Here's a gap, and it's super annoying. And I burst. I'm like lighting matches up just to close them, and that's really what is killing me. It's blowing me up. And this is really where I really hurt. So I had to brake right there. It sucks because I didn't want to run into them. And then boom, another huge effort out of the turn. As opposed to not braking, finding a line where you don't have to brake, carry your momentum. And here, I get dropped from that little front group, or middle group, I don't know. And people behind me totally see that, and they try to close that gap, and I try to hop on a wheel, but I'm like really blowing up here. Luckily the group slows down, which is awesome. And here's a guy in green. Ironically, he passes me, and I am basically all blown up. If I do one more effort, I'm done, which is gonna happen here up this hill. I need to recover. I'm already blown up. And this is, of course, they're gonna accelerate here. And that's it for me. Goodbye. Nice race. I survived 2 laps. Better than my 2 previous ones. I don't catch them. And then these other guys that got dropped way back there, they're coming up, and I try to hop on, but man, I'm so blown up. Like those first 2 laps, I really destroyed myself trying to hang on. All those many gap closings just took so much out of me. I can barely hang on. I mean, my legs were ruined. And here I'm kind of there, I'm sort of trying, but I can't. My legs are saying no. So they leave. And this guy that got dropped too. So we got lapped, and basically we just rode together for like I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And that's another rider that is lapping us. And we just take turns pulling. We never caught anyone. I think we were like the last ones actually in the race. Got some more kind of draft practice, I guess. There's some value in that. Taking pulls, especially for a beginner. But that is it. That's the race. I think I finished last, but not totally last because some people maybe dropped out early. So another race, another time I got dropped. It's okay. I'm learning. I'm figuring stuff out. Every race, I mean, if I could race every 4 days, I would do it because you just learn so much. You get so much experience. I'm really wondering what's going to happen after next week. Next week is going to be the last Tuesday night of this series. I'm going to have to try to find another race, another series to keep this going. I really like seeing my progress. Thank you guys for commenting so much. Super helpful. All that stuff. Can't get to everybody's comment, but trust me, I'm reading every one of them and I appreciate them. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you later. Peace.